Once CORAA imports and understands your data, this usually takes between 45 minutes to 1 hour, depending on the size of the firm and the data. We will then land in the ledger mapping space. Ledger mapping helps the AI understand where each ledger belongs, whether that's TDS, TCS, GST, and Schedule 3. Think of it as verifying and placing ledgers into the right buckets. The AI will automatically suggest around 95% of the ledger mappings based on the parent group, narrations, and the type of transactions. We can always review these. If any further input is needed, the system will highlight it here. For example, CORAA has already mapped ledgers to different TDS sections automatically. It has identified that these ledgers belong to creditors, and it also shows the reason for mapping them this way. If we feel any ledger has been placed incorrectly, we can always change the category later. In the same way, for each section, CORAA will have mapped the ledger to the right place. For most sections, CORAA will have already mapped the ledger correctly. For example, rent payable for land, CORAA has placed it under 194I rent. For professional and technical services availed, it has already made that deduction and placed it in the right section. We can see all the details here, and CORAA will show the reason for the classification. The same process applies for TCS, GST, and Schedule 3 as well. For Schedule 3, CORAA will have mapped the relevant groups. For example, for Note 10, it has mapped a set of accounts. For Note 11, trade payables, it has mapped the relevant accounts and ledgers. CORAA will have done this across the entire section. Wherever input is needed, we will provide it manually. This is a one-time effort. From the next audit of this entity onwards, CORAA will automatically map and learn from the previous classifications. It will retain the earlier mappings and apply them to the relevant ledgers. For example, if CORAA does not recognize where to place certain ledgers, it will place them under Needs Input tab. We can then guide CORAA, either at a group level or at an individual ledger level, where these ledgers should go. Once we are done with the ledger mapping, we have the option to accept all the AI suggestions. Remember, we will always be able to go back and edit them if needed. We confirm each of them for TDS and TCS, and then we can move on to materiality.